Okay, let me tell you something about when you see something, pursue it. Let me tell you something. When you see something and it looks nice to you, or you see something that you're interested in, pursue it. That's whether you film, stem, stud, dud, what, I don't know. Pursue it. I mean, I know the traditional way. Sorry. I know the traditional way is that the aggressor walks up to the film and pursue her and woo her and try to catch her interest and keep going until you until you catches her attention. I know that's the traditional way, but it's a shortage. It's a fucking shortage out there for good studs. It's not a shortage for good women, good film women. It's, whew, man, only if I could clone me. It's a lot of good ass women out there. Good women. I'm talking about good women. But it seems to be a shortage of good studs. So let me tell you something. Don't be ashamed or worried about being rejected. I'm talking to the films right now. If you see something, approach it. I know the old traditional way. I know how that go, but it's a fucking shortage. So you got to pursue. It's competition out there now. You got to, shit, you see something good, go after it. Because it's a shortage. And let me tell you something about good studs, ladies. They're just going about their business, their careers. Some of them might be investing time in community service. They're just living in everyday life, like everybody else. They're really not in the typical places where you meet them, like a club or social events or what. They just out there in society. They're just out there in society, and then believe it or not, it's a lot of studs that is not even in the community. They're not even involved in the community. You'll never see them wear the rainbow, and you'll never see them, walking in a group of studs. Talking like in a group. You'll never see them. Those established, well-to-do. Well, when I say well-to-do, I mean well-rounded thinking studs. They're not in the community. They're not actively involved in the community. When you see them, whether it be at the health food store, at work, or whatever, you got to approach them. Stud, I know you're not telling me to walk to no stud. I damn sure am telling you. If you don't want to be alone, shit. I mean, don't waste your time. Get to the point. Hi, how are you? How are you doing? Hi, I am Teresa. I just was admiring you. You're very, very gorgeous. Are you single? Get to the fucking point so you can move on and go have lunch. Now, whether they tell you the truth or not, that's another story, ladies. Whether they tell you the truth or not, that's another story. They could be married with children. They could have been in a long-term partnership. They could at presently be dating seriously with one person, but they don't tell you the truth. They'll say no. I'm single. And technically, if there's no ring on the finger, she's up for grabs. Well, that's the way I feel about it. If it ain't no damn ring on the finger, she is up for grabs. That girlfriend shit, I don't play that. I mean, she just your stud friend, your girlfriend, your girlfriend. Oh, well, I stop talking to you if you tell me to stop talking to you. I don't see a ring on the finger. I personally don't see a ring on the finger. And if you say, hey, I'm serious about this and, I just want to concentrate on her, I respect that. I bag off, But if you tell me you with someone and y'all not consummated in a marriage or anything or a partnership, then I'm going to keep on coming to you until you tell me stop, And then, you have to really understand yourself. What are you pursuing that person for? What do you want from that person that you're attracted to and that you're trying to approach? What you want? I mean, seriously, you got to think about that too. What do you want? What if you get that person? What you gonna do with them? What you want to do with them? You got to think about that too, because a lot of failed relationships and a lot of breakups depend on is based on everybody's interest in each other. If you are sexually attracted to that person, leave that person alone. Go ahead on and look at them and fantasize or whatever, but don't try to get with that person just strictly because you want to fuck them. You understand? That's a lot of fuck up relationships too. Damn, she look good. Damn, I need to get that. I need to get that. Now that's childish. That's childish. That's why ain't nothing working out in your relationships, because of your mentality and the way you're approaching people. You understand? If you 30 and up, 35 and up, it's time for you to get serious about your life. It's really, really time to get serious about your life and start hunting. I mean, really, really going out there seriously pursuing somebody. And I ain't talking about being thirsty. And I ain't talking about being hungry. I'm talking about being on a mission to, when you meet people, if they're not on the same mission as you, you leave them alone. You ain't got time. Time's wasting. Years are passing. You're getting older. You can't get them damn years back. And don't fuck nobody. Don't let nobody touch you. Make them respect you. And if they're not, in a mode of treating you like a queen, leave them alone. Too much trouble dealing with those kind of people. You're not in the market to raise nobody. So this video is about, if you're single and you over 30, you got to get out there and start pursuing somebody, ladies. I know films. Look, I know the old school way. Look beautiful, exist in society, do your thing, and let a potential stud walk up to you. But there's a shortage. There's a shortage. And if you see something, you need to pursue it. You need to pursue it. Okay? Don't worry about it if you walk up to them and they say, yes, I'm with someone at the present time. You say, well, she's a very lucky lady, and I wish you both well. And okay, move on. No problem. No feelings hurt. Go ahead on, work, go to the gym, do what you do, cook, hang out with your girls, and keep your eyes open. Because the way I got with my wife, believe it or not, she approached me. I ain't gonna lie to you. She came to me. And I was single. I was actually single. And I was on a film shoot. I wasn't dating nobody. You know what I'm saying? And, yeah, she approached me. And she asked me what my name was. She said, you Splash? I said, yeah, I'm Splash. She said, oh, okay. Okay, I see you doing your thing. Yeah, I'm doing my thing. And she said, yeah, well, I'm so-and-so. I said, well, how you doing? She said, fine. She said, can we go out on a date? I mean, she was on it. And I wasn't dating nobody. And I'm like, well, my schedule kind of tight, but I think I'll see what my schedule is like, because I hate to say I'm going to be able to do something and not able to do it. I hate that, because it makes you look bad when you schedule things and don't keep your word about it. So she said, okay, well, here's my number, call me, and let me know. And it was a couple of weeks before I called her, because that's when I had time. And so finally I called her, I took her out and everything. Well, I take that back. I didn't take her out. She didn't want to go out. She wanted to invite me to her home to cook me a home cooked meal. And boy, can she cook. That girl was cook. She can cook. And that was one of that did it right there. That cooking was it for me. And I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't the best person in the world when it came down to commitments, because my job took a lot of my time up. It really did, man. I didn't have no time for nobody, and that's really why I was single, because I didn't have the time to invest in the relationship. So it took me a while to get where I'm at now. As far as y'all hear me talking on the YouTube, it took a while. I didn't come out like this. I grew into who I am today, and I grew. Yeah, I grew because I wasn't nice to her in the beginning. I mean, I wasn't mean to her, but I kind of like got with her and didn't call her no more. You know, didn't answer her texts. I was not a good person, but I wasn't an extremely bad person. But then I didn't do it on purpose. It's just like if I'm working, I'm known to shoot, and I see her text, I just wouldn't respond because I really couldn't respond. But when I wasn't working, I had a chance to return a text or return a phone call, and I didn't. I really didn't. And so I remember it like it was yesterday. She finally caught up with me. I remember it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. I'll never forget it because she'd been calling all day and texting, and I never responded. But I woke up. I heard the phone ringing, and I woke up and I answered. I didn't even know it was her. And she was blunt. She was very blunt. She said, "Oh," she said, "Splash." I said, "Yeah." She said, "Well, this is so and so." I said, "Oh, hey, baby, how you doing?" She said, "Fine. So what's up? I'm a booty call." I'm like, wow. She said, "No. I mean, I'm grown. You grown. I'm grown. You grown." She said, "So what? I'm a booty call? I mean, you didn't even return my texts. You didn't return my phone calls. You didn't try to reach out to me. You didn't do nothing. I mean, is that all that was? I thought we hit it off pretty good." And I said, "We did, baby. We did. We did. I like you. I think you're an awesome young woman. I think you're beautiful. But my schedule, it just keeps me so consumed, you know, and I didn't get a chance to call back." She said, "But you didn't see my texts, and you didn't see my phone calls, my missed phone calls." And I wasn't lying to her. I said, "Yeah, I seen them. I seen them. I seen your phone calls. I seen your texts. I seen all that, and I just didn't return them, you know." She said, "Because I was a booty call." Well, baby, to be honest with you, I had no intentions of returning your phone call or calling you. I'm just going to be straight up with you. We both grown. You understand? She said, "Wow, well, you know, it's like that." I'm like, "Well, you know, I mean, it's not all the way like that. I like you. I mean, I really do like you. I just don't have the time to invest in you." She said, "Okay, so when we going out again?" she she was up there. I said, "I tell you what, come out to the set. Come out to the set. Make sure your schedule is clear. And then after that, we'll go do some things. We'll go to a movie or go walking or talking or whatever you want. Okay, so you got to come to me. You know, I can't come to you this time because I ain't got that kind of time." I say, "Come to me." And shit. After that, we was together for 25 years. But the point I'm making in my story that I share with you is a lot of good studs are busy with their careers. You understand? And they just don't have the time to invest into a relationship. And you have to go after them. You have to go and pursue them. Seriously. I'm serious about what I'm telling you, ladies. And don't. And if they say they in a relationship, you say, "Are you happy?" If they tell you they in a relationship, ask them, is they happy? And if they say no, then you know the door is kind of crept open a little bit. But I'll tell you this, if they say they're in a relationship, leave them alone. Seriously. Because that could just turn into a mess. Okay? So the whole purpose of this video is if you see something or someone that you like, approach them. Ask them, are you presently attained? Are you with someone? Ask them. Because ladies, a mate is not going to fall in your lap. It's just not going to fall in your lap. You got to go out there in search and hunt. And I don't mean being thirsty. And I don't mean being hungry. I mean you on a mission to find a soul mate. Just like my wife found me. You go out there and find another Splash. All right? Splash out of here. Splash out of here, y'all.